Let's go! So what now for Bitcoin? Are we out of the woods? Is Bitcoin going to go up and test our previous all-time high again? I am going to tell you about some very important stuff when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to Ethereum. We're also talking about Cardano. What should we expect? The traditional markets, they really did influence Bitcoin yesterday. Traditional markets took a huge hit, but now they are rising. So I will tell you what to expect from the traditional markets as well. And of course, our trade, the 100% profitable trade I have been talking about for the last couple of weeks. Finally, we were able to execute it, and people made a lot of losses yesterday. People got wrecked yesterday, but luckily for our community, we were prepared and we are actually getting out. If we want to, we can close this trade right now at $1,600 in profit. That's how you play the market, guys, but we are going to talk about this. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day. If you are interested in trading, if you are interested in altcoins, in Bitcoin news, whatever it is, you go ahead and you subscribe right now, because this is your one-stop shop for everything you need to know about making money in the crypto space. Okay, so yesterday I tried to keep you as updated as I could on Twitter. Man, this was actually a wild ride yesterday. And so I did manage to fill my buy orders at $45,000. And you're now seeing a decent bounce off of that level. So this is what I posted yesterday. I also said, remember, if you're going to buy all the way down, you must make sure you are not liquidated. You could also just simply take profit as you see us having decent bounces off of all of my levels so far. So let's get right into it. I will show you a very important Bitcoin pattern here soon. But let's first talk about the trade. Okay, so as you can see, we've had significant bounces of pretty much all of my levels here. You first had this huge wick, and then an easy 18%. This is what I'm talking about with, if you don't necessarily want to build a position, you could simply just buy off of these levels and then take profit as you see that big bounce. Okay, this brown box was very important. So you had a wick right here. This was another 6% of these levels, all the way up here 10%, multiple times actually. And of course, this recent bounce is already up 13%. So in other words, I'm really hoping that all of the work I have been doing throughout the last couple of weeks has been paying off, and that you came out of this dip, this dump, you came out unscattered. If you didn't, well, there's always going to be more opportunities. But if you got wrecked yesterday, there's always going to be more opportunities. But then you just have to learn from these mistakes. And what I'm trying to do on my channel is I am trying to teach you the mistakes I've made throughout the last couple of years, so that you can avoid them, because there's a lot of YouTubers telling people recklessly to get into trades at the top and overall not use proper risk management, and that is what I am trying to condition people to do. Anyway, jumping back to Bitcoin right now, we are above my brown level right here. This is absolutely vital. It was very important that we actually got up above this level and now are consolidating above this level in general. So what you can see is that once we got above this level, we tried to break into it, but we had some serious buy-in pressure off of this level. You wicked down several times, and now a big green candle. And how far is this going to go? Well, you got the next resistance here at 52,549. And then we will have to consolidate and slowly take out all of these levels. 52,586, 55,245, and then of course the previous all-time high and the Fibonacci level at 57,427. So us being above this brown box, absolutely vital. And right now, in general, I am expecting some kind of consolidation in between these levels. And I can tell you, if we didn't get above this brown level, and look, things can still change. We can still dump through these levels. And in that case, I'm going to show you the support levels also. But if we didn't get above this brown level and we were actually under it right now, look at this, 50,117. It's only a price difference of about not even $2,000. But if we didn't get above this level, I would expect us to consolidate not in this vicinity, but instead in this vicinity, potentially taking us down to 42,200. So that's the big difference it makes for us being above this brown box right now. And on this dump, we didn't even reach my vital area here at 42,200. This was always going to be very strong support, and this is why I said yesterday, because people said that I have balls of steel for utilizing this strategy I've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks. But remember, I have already done this once on my channel and a lot of times outside of YouTube. We did the exact same thing in this vicinity. We built our position and then we closed it at $16,000 in profit, somewhere around here as we were approaching $50,000 or $55,000, I believe. So this is not something new to me. I get greedy when price is going down, and yeah, we will see if it works out this time as well. But let's continue. What I wanted to show you, people ask me, is it possible we could get below $40,000? Could we? Yes. Will we today or tomorrow? That would mean a 32% correction or so within 48 hours from the high of almost $58,000, and that is unusual. In other words, you will most likely have balances in between to get out. Panic is never a good thing. And why did I post this? Because I saw a lot of people were panicking. They were about to sell their Bitcoin right into support here. And you have to consider, stuff cannot go down in a straight line. It's very unusual for things to get down in a straight line. And if you are on the daily time frame, let's go to the daily. So you had these two daily candles and you were about to sell at the bottom here at 44,970. You have already seen a 22% drop. So before you see, let's say, a 26% drop or a 30% drop, and we can actually take it from the high here instead, going down to $40,000 is a 32% drop from the high. You're taking a huge risk there because it is very likely that you are going to sell the bottom because you haven't had a significant bounce, and you always have those before you start to see these very low levels. So that is what I'm telling you. And in other words, if you're anxious right now, if you are over leveraged and you are taking huge risks with getting into these positions right now, you have the chance, if you followed me, to get out at a profit right now. And this is always what I want to convey also. If it is affecting your mental health, then it's never a bad idea to take the profit and walk away. There's always going to be more opportunities, and you are going to learn something from it, and you are going to utilize better risk management in the future. But all in all, I am very happy for everyone who are making money on this huge dip right now. And this is simply what we do on this channel. So make sure to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed to the channel. And also, if you want to sign up for my favorite exchanges and follow me along for the next opportunity in crypto, then make sure to sign up for Femex to get a $200 bonus there, or you can sign up for Bybit and get a $200 bonus right there. So you got the links in the description. Make sure to watch my training tutorial at the end of this video. But before we talk about Ethereum, Cardano, and something else, I need to show you a pattern right now in Bitcoin. But before we do that, actually, let me talk about the support levels. $47,000, $45,000, $44,000, and then a big one at $42,000. Here's the thing. I am always updating you on Twitter regarding these things, so if anything changes, I will let you know. Okay, let's talk about this pattern right now in Bitcoin, and this is important. All right, so what do we got? Let us go to the 1 hourly time frame, and you can see that from this downtrend, we have made a kind of a rounded bottom here. We went up, we went down again. This is slightly higher than the previous low at the left, and then we went up. And what do we see here? Well, of course, we see one of my favorite patterns. Now, I will say that this is not extremely beautiful. This is very sloppy, but still you can kind of make it out right here. This is the W pattern, and you can see that we have already broken the neckline right here, and we are now retesting it. So this is extremely bullish, and the target from this W breakout is actually all the way up at 55,679. So do we have any resistance levels before this level? Let's say 55,680. So my next resistance is 52,647. And then you have the next resistance at 55,291. So in other words, according to this target, you can meet resistance and you can decide to take profit at perhaps some at this level and some at this level. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, looking good for Bitcoin so far. What am I going to do? What should you do with your trade? Well, you do whatever you do with your trade. It's all according to your risk management, of course. But for me, I am keeping this open right now because look, the funding rate is very neutral. It's absolutely fine, the funding rate right now. And the market is not over leveraged. All of the people who got punished on this dip, remember, I've been trying to warn you. This is why we took profit, $16,000 right here. And I was warning you, the market is over leveraged right now. The funding rate was at like 0.30% right here. It's absolutely insane. And that meant that once the market was going to flip and dump a bit, you were going to see a cascade of liquidations pushing the price lower. You don't have that risk anymore right now. So things are looking pretty good right now, I have to say. Let's talk about Ethereum quickly. Big buys off of these levels, and I've been seeing your DMs and you've been making so much money buying off of my blue level right here at 1,426. Big congratulations to everyone who did that. Next levels of resistance is 1,733, and we actually have quite some ways to go before we are able to break our previous all-time high. You have all of these resistances in this vicinity, so pay attention to this. You can see all of the levels to the right here. Let me just do this so you can get a better look for it. But same thing happening right here actually. Went down, up, down, and then we broke the neckline right here. So the target, if we do the same as we did with Bitcoin, now I want to take it from the body of the candles. So the target out of this W breakout for Ethereum is right to the resistance at 1,806. So we'll see how this plays out. I will keep you updated. Cardano, what happened with Cardano? Huge buying opportunities off of my level here at 80 cents. I mean, you made a lot of money buying here. And look, buying here, taking profit at the resistance. Absolutely fantastic, flawless, and easy 40% right there. And then you got a second opportunity. You were able to buy at 80 cents again. And now you are trying to break one of my resistances here at $1. Now, are we going to break it? As you know, I am expecting Cardano to consolidate inside of this vicinity. So we'll see if that happens. But I don't think it's a bad idea to buy right here actually, because I think that the $1 level, this support is going to be decent support now that we've got the whole Bitcoin crash out of the way. Traditional markets looking pretty good. So you have support here at the 3,854, and yeah, the futures markets, they are open right now. So you're having 2 consecutive green candles. This is looking good. And let's hope that traditional markets are able to recover. And if they are, to go up to the previous all-time high right here, which we made 16th of February, so not too long ago. I'm expecting the crypto markets, Bitcoin and everything else to continue to the upside as well. And also thank you for all of the amazing DMs I have been getting for my call on Solana. It's an absolutely beast right now. As the market was going down 30%, 40% on some altcoins, Solana, which I posted a video about 2 days ago, was actually going up by 30, 40%. So that's a 80% difference basically. So yeah, absolutely insane. Quality project. Thank you so much for all of the kind words. I know you're making insane profits on this call. Watch the trading tutorial popping up in the middle of this video right now, and I will see you right there.